we wouldn't spend a lot of time on this because I didn't want to upset him because, he had applied, I think, for the Tennessee Titans. He wanted to be a cheerleader. And so I didn't want to.
Too bad.
Yeah, I'm just
Lucky him.
saying what I've heard. So I don't want, be careful here. There's sensitive ears listening. But I think 12 NFL teams are going to have male cheerleaders. 12 NFL teams. The Minnesota Vikings announced 2 male cheerleaders. That video's been going everywhere. I think we got a clip or some video that goes along with this. The Baltimore, did we get something this morning where like 19 of the Baltimore Ravens cheer squad, dance squad, whatever, are going to be men? What is the NFL trying to do here? What's the point of DEI in cheerleading? Heavy on the D at this point. What are they doing here? Steve?
Tex Schramm is rolling over in his grave. But I want to point this out, though. There are certain teams, I saw this with the Rams when I had season tickets in the early 90s. They were at Anaheim Stadium. There was the regular Ram cheerleaders that wore like the regular, skimpy suits, kind of looked like they were doing gymnastics. And there's also like a cheer squad, which they were much more innocent, right? And those groups had the big muscular guys because someone had to lift the girls and, had to catch them as they're doing the flips. So when people say, well, there's been male cheerleaders for years, yeah, if you go by that definition, yes. But they were also, no matter what we thought of them, they were not acting or dressed like they were feminine. Like you could tell those guys were in good shape. They probably did gymnastics. They knew how to handle the girls and do all the maneuvers, but they weren't doing that. See, I think that's the difference. To say that males have never been involved in cheerleading, that's simply not true. I think that's where, when you're acting very feminine and sexualizing it, I think that's the issue that certain people are having, guys.
Hey, yo, what's happening, man? This is your host, Most Great Daily Dollar Short News, live and direct where we ride for respect, man. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000, man. Hit that notification bell so you be tapped in every time your boy drop. And on today's topic, we are talking about male cheerleaders in the NFL. That's right. Never thought I'd see the day that I'd be even addressing this. Never mind. You'll get it later. But anywho, yeah, man, this what we talking about today. If you was on the live last night with me, man, we had a ball, we had a blast last night. You know what I'm saying? And we had addressed this topic. You know what I'm saying? I'm really recently just getting back into sports. I wouldn't say that I'm a fan, but I'm a sports enthusiast. I love stats. I love the numbers. So, you know what I'm saying? Back in the days, I used to watch all the great athletes, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Karl Malone, John Stockton, John Elway, you know what I'm saying? John Rocker, Kenny Lofton. I'm going through the list of random, sports. So I know this topic is about football, but I'm just giving you the synopsis to let you know that I used to be an adamant sports fan. And then something happened after the George Floyd 2020, the quote-unquote woke sports rules started changing. They started writing stuff on the floor, on the basketball courts, and things changed, man. And it seems like they changed for the worse. It seems like the sports aspect of it changed. Not that the BLM stuff and all the woke stuff was a bad thing, but what really changed the sports game was all these unnecessary rules in the game. I believe, in my humble opinion, that the LGBTQ, LMNOP, and politics and policies and all that different stuff, all that stuff should never be in sports, man. Let everybody just go out and play football, man. Why we got to identify each other as this, that, and the third, man? It's never been that in sports. Why are we introducing that to sports, man? And there's going to be a lot of people turning away from that. They've already lost a lot of fans. Roger Goodell, man, he needs to get it together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a dumpster fire in the NFL and in the NBA. I don't know so much about the MLB. I think they're still, trolleying along, and I think that they call that America's favorite sport. So But I don't know about the future of the NBA and the NFL. It's definitely a dumpster fire, man. And I'm gonna be all the way completely honest with you, man. I'm not ready for no male cheerleaders, man. I don't know what's the future to hold for sports, man. I don't know why sports has to be so woke. You know, we didn't ask for this, man. You know, and this is no shot at the LGBTQ LMNOP community. You know, hey, live your life, live how you want to live, do what you want to do. But why does it have to be forced down the necks of everybody in America, pause, and around the globe? You know, I don't know what else to say about it, y'all. If you have any rebuttal to it, man, drop it in the comment section. Let me know, man. Most, you tripping, man. This is how it should be. You know, men should be able to kick their legs up in the air, man, and show their balls at the halftime. You know, and wave their pom-poms and do flips just like the females. Or, you know, am I right, man? Holla at your boy. This your boy, Most the Great. Day Late Dollar Short News. Smash that like. Subscribe to the channel. We out.